If you don't need them, I can hold on to those Vanir crests for you.
Oh. Thanks for collecting that.
Righto, let's sell these first.
Somebody ought to save these, even if the Vanir won't.
These are now upgradable to level 5. At least 2 of the pieces. Yeah, I might go back to these now. The soul ones. Let's just equip them all first. So yeah, this one might be worth the upgrade.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
And then this one's a level 4. I'm going to sell something to have enough hack silver for this. I'll sell some old gear. They don't even give you that much. I do have 43 of these.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
A good fit.
There you go. Okay, my vitality is looking better. So cooldown and luck is obviously shit, but that's not too bad.
You make up your mind.
Yeah, I need some more hack silver. I'll be back later.
Now, what else was there?
Okay, at this stage, I think we can head over to Alfheim and get going with the quest line there. We do have some experience though, so 4,000. I still want to see more Valkyrie stuff happening, and now I have this too. Yes, damage, stun, and protection. No. I'm just going to go damage, man. If there's one that requires a long charge up, I still think the defense thing could be nice, but yeah, nearly ready for that one too. So at least I have been making use of stuff. I have been playing a little bit more varied. I have been trying. This one obviously is a bit more problematic, but 2 out of 15. Okay. Alright kids, we're going to Alfheim. I think I can go from here, right? Pretty sure I can do this without triggering the story. Right, conscience for the dead. Eyes of Odin. Shit. How far away is that? I've already done this one. I could get some freebies. Yeah, I'm going to quickly grab this. I'll edit ahead. But I'm not that far anyway.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
Hold on. Where the hell is this? It's inland here, I guess. Yeah, okay, it is here. That's good, it was right here anyway.
Is it done?
It is done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent, even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
That's just how Kratos do. But this time we're definitely going to Alfheim. This took a little bit longer than I expected, but to be honest, there was a lot along the way. We found a lot of stuff, and we completed a bonus quest that I didn't even try to complete, so I'm happy with that. Let's see. We did get a new one. Let's see. Defense 12, luck 3. How do we get, like... Do we need 3 of the same one? I'm not sure how that works. Increased damage to all of Kratos' death from above. Okay. So at the moment, I think it's only the stats themselves that are kind of important. Because I don't have the perk activated. You need to have 3 of them, I guess. 3 of the same one. So I might as well just get the bonus stats. That's how I've understood it. Like this one we have it activated, but we barely use that, so... Okay. Alfheim, baby. Let's go. Yes. Let's just start with this one.
Are we off to find that Elven sanctum then, or something else?
We certainly can. Though we do have something else that needs our attention. There's still that secret Elven library in Alfheim.
Lead the way.
Elven library. I'm not sure I remember that.
Learn some new item recipes.
We have a resurrection stone, right?
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
We do. Okay.
What can I make for you?
Yeah, just need some more hack silver at this stage. Let's just get going.
Well, if you change your mind...
So, I think I can track this favor. And see what we find along the way. 632. Bloody hell, that's far. Alright, let's go. I'm sure they've got plenty of conversation for these situations. Endless dialogue.
Freya, I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh? Bit before my time. You tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch.
Wow.
But one day, it came time for Girth to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by Light and Dark Elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce.
Wow.
The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it.
Enough. We will continue later.
Yeah, sometimes the stories are so long that I don't actually want to sit there for 4 minutes. But it was kind of compelling enough that I didn't want to interrupt it. Okay. So now I have to probably go to the other side. But yeah, that's an interesting story. He really is a wanderer. He's seen it all too. Okay. That worked. So I think we have to go through that big gate next.
Oh, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
Yeah, so I might have to interrupt them again here, depending how long the story is.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another half-goofa.
Oh, really? Okay, I mean, we've done that once before. Let's just keep rolling.
Odd. It looks as though the Light Elves sealed off this section of the Barrens. Why?
Luckily for us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The forbidden sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
It would be kind of nice if we didn't have to do another giant jellyfish freeing situation. I mean, they have used it once before. We'll see how necessary it is and how it features.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then.
Really?
I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofa. But I have to believe, in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim.
Yeah, we need to somehow bring Freya back here. Right,
Well,
Forbidden Sands.
best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave!
Song of the Sands.
The other Hop-Goofa must be under there!
Grab these little pieces of hack silver as well, but I guess I am heading away from where it says the thing is, so we'll move this way. Okay, this looks it. What's that? I don't know if it's something where we can collect something or we're going to take damage or it's going to trigger an encounter. It's none of those things. Right. Okay. Let's begin.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
Yeah, I do think maybe one of the Hafgufa thingies is for the Light Elves and one of them is the Dark Elves, and when they're both in the sky, things are in balance. But I could see that being the reason why there's two.
An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the Light Elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure.
Silver tier, nice. An examination of temporal significance. This evening I find myself musing on the scent of a book. When the paper is fresh, it carries the gentle notes of the plants it came from. Light, floral, with a touch of sweetness. As time passes, the pages age. They take on their brittle tan. A tear forms on any force stronger than the softest of touches. The scent hardens. Crisp at the beginning, moving into the earthy musk left behind from dust, desert air, and insect feasts. To these ephemera, nearly as impermanent as ourselves, do we entrust the collective knowledge of our elven histories. Is this venture foolish? I concede the fleeting nature of existence, be it of flesh or scroll, yet I would not trade the pleasure of putting ink to page for all the treasures of Alfheim.
So, these are the Valine schematics, eh?
You know of him.
Aye. One of the most gifted dwarven smiths around. Until he developed a conscience, anyhow.
Rules of the Sanctum. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library. No books are to leave the premises for any reason under penalty of death. Transcriptions of any material within the library is forbidden. Damaged library materials due to carelessness, even accidental, will not be tolerated. Comestibles, libations, and liquids of any kind are forbidden. Visitors must check in with the present librarian. Failure to adhere to rules will result in immediate punishment to be determined by the present librarian. I like that. I cannot. I'm just messing here. I doubt you can. Fine. Okay.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
Yeah, due to the nature of the quest, there's going to be a lot of stuff to read here. Again, I'm just going to, sometimes I'll read them, sometimes I'll leave them up for a little while. We'll just see. Depends how I'm feeling. We'll see. I'll continue to just give a very quick scan, and if it seems like it might be interesting to me, I'll read it out loud. If not, I'll move ahead. If I haven't started reading them and you're curious to read them, I would say like within a second or two, just give the video a pause before I move on. But I think this one in particular is an important one. We are the caretakers of truth, the arbiters of knowledge, protectors of this repository of enlightenment that stretches back to our earliest writings, ancient as the sands. It is our sacred duty to protect our elven learnings, and prevent the possible spread of it into those who cannot reconcile the wisdom found within these walls. The benighted masses cannot be trusted, cannot be expected to assimilate these truths. They lack the intellectual fortitude to absorb and accept the divisive nature of certain revelations. This suppression is not cruelty, nor is it an attempt at control. It is mercy, pure and simple. Never forget that. Okay. Lots of goodies. Before I get that. Oh, another one. Nice. Ah, I have to repair at the shop.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The console.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
Okay, we've made a start. Curiously, no combat yet, but I think it's coming. Maybe down here again. No? Okay. Curious indeed.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
Lata Framborg.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Oh, she dodged that so well. Wow. That was a good combo, man. I didn't think she'd be able to evade that. Yeah, we're trading blows at the moment. That's not a smart way to do it.
I felt that one, brother!
Yeah, I think she needs a little bit of this. Yeah, she's quick, man. Definitely harder than what we faced in Alfheim previously. That one, like, rolling around it doesn't really work. But I will die if I'm not careful here. No, it's bad timing. I was literally in mid-air when the opportunity appeared, so... No. I was trying to rush forward and do the R2. Why is... The shield's not working there. What the hell? Yeah, not having that.
Thought Megivita. Helga brought it on.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Wow. I survived by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, balance has been great for me so far. It really has. That was definitely more formidable than the first time we faced. As it should be, we are later into the game. But I could swear I changed... I could swear I changed my runic summon. What the hell? Ah, I can't change it again. I think we locked during cooldown. Oh, that's why. It would have been nice if this was just like a bigger kind of screen in the middle or something. I'm so not used to reading the line above Steel Harmony to see what the problem is. I'm just like, equip is gone. Where is it? Like, there's no indication that you can't press it. There's nothing. It's a bit strange.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Really? We completed it? Wow, I kind of expected more. But I guess it continues on, in a way. The vigilant steward of an Alfheim library, our ally in Vanaheim, Big Veer, told me this steward comes from a long line of elves who followed the same path. Okay. A library exists to hold and share knowledge. To hide this away and claim it would destroy the light elves from within. Is to lack faith in the people who would most benefit from it. This is true. Okay. There's probably more to it. It's going to maybe create like a string of quests potentially here. So... Okay, I think this is the last thing we should probably do in Alfheim at this stage. But I'd probably like to go to Sindri first. And then we can carry on.
Freya, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Like, her ability to do that was pretty insane. Really made for a spectacle back in the day. Always good thumbnail material, that particular fight. That's the wrong way.
Freya, why don't you finish that story about your brother? He stumbled into Alfheim, became a legend, and returned ages later to bring peace.
It's true. But as the only one both sides trusted...
Sorry, I need to make sure I'm heading the right way here. So I need to head... Okay.
The peace depended on him. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him, even if it meant having to rule.
Okay, there wasn't too much more left of the story, but I just couldn't tell. Some of the stories really are long. You have to be traveling for like 3 minutes non-stop, or just sitting there for 3 minutes to hear it all. Yeah, I've got the extra amulet slot and stuff, so I want to check this out.
Lovely crystal work and those elven gifts you found. I'll be happy to pay you for them.
Okay.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Yeah. Number 4, that's nice. Yeah, definitely need this again. And I don't think I'll do anything else at this stage, unless... But this one has a thing that this seems like it would be stupid to sell at this stage.
The elves don't get enough credit for their artisanship.
Or maybe... Artifacts will continue to count towards collection progress even after they are sold. I don't know if that just means it's worth more because it was gained as part of a favor, but I'll just leave it for now.
No need to thank me.
I don't need it right away. Okay, let's have another look here. Fill the empty slot. Yeah, that takes me up to 2. So, yeah. Okay. Enchantment socket is empty. No, it's not. Yeah, at this stage these are massive XP increases, so maybe we should head back to this a little bit. And open up some of these. Okay. So I'll edit ahead to where the next quest is. So I think we'll complete that one, head back to Freya's camp, and then we can continue the story.